Good morning. Rumble and I are here. We're doing one of our daily training runs, walks. Anyway, I wanted to take a few minutes to suggest a few things that, particularly if you're not going to just be walking in town, but walking in a more rural setting where there may be, issues with mosquitoes or ticks. Hey, consider bringing along, or at least spraying ahead of time, some bug spray. And don't forget, if you're camping, after you shower, reapply. Or 6 hours and you're real sweaty, or you go swimming, don't forget to reapply it. Okay, aside from that, you're going to need plenty of water, and I make my own homemade electrolytes. If you go to the website, there's a company that I do buy some electrolytes from, but I mostly make my own because I don't need the flavored stuff. But the name of the company is LMT Element, and this is a raspberry salt, and as you can see, I've only used a half pack. I'll use a lot less because I don't like the sweetness. But on their website, they have the recipe for the base solution, and I just make it up by the gallon with just salt, magnesium, and potassium. So that works. Now, if you don't want to carry, now I drink a gallon of water a day, particularly if you're going to be on trail and not in a campground, you don't have a water source, you might want to consider, let's see if I can find it here, bringing along a water filter. Now mine's in a plastic bag because they will leak. Anyway, how it works is it screws onto the top of a smart water bottle or one of the reservoirs that comes, with the filter. Anyway, you take the dirty water, goes through the filter into your clean bottle, and you drink from the clean bottle. So that would be a good idea, especially if you're going to do some more remote camping. Snack, I make my own beef jerky. I just add salt. Let's see what else. Oh, the most important thing, oh my goodness, is a battery backup. My very first 12-hour walk, I only got to record half of it because my phone died halfway through. Well, first of all, I didn't know about putting it in airplane mode. And second of all, I needed it to navigate for me because I wasn't as familiar at the time with the trail I was walking. So that's important. Now, so I guess it's going to be in my fanny pack here. Fanny pack is very handy. You can, if you're going to be in town, you could use a fanny pack, and just a small water bottle like this will fit in your fanny pack along with your wallet. Now, let me show you my battery backup. I got this off of Amazon. It's an Anchor. I think it's like 20,000 milliamps, something like that. Anyway, don't forget your cord. You need a connection between the power and your phone. So that way, if you put it in airplane mode and you've got your battery backup, you're going to be able to record your whole walk. No, quiet, shush. And my dog sees another dog and he really wants to get out there and say hello. If you're going to be out hiking, baby wipes. They're great. If you have to dig a cat hole or go pee in the wild, don't forget to bring an empty Ziploc bag to pack out your trash. Don't leave it. Extra clothing. If you're up north, see, I'm in the south. I'm in Oklahoma. It's pretty warm here. We really haven't got down below 50 at night yet. So anyway, I have a sun hoodie, but if it were to cool off, I would have something, another layer to put on. Certainly if you're farther north, bring layers of clothing that are lightweight that you can stick in your backpack. But I definitely recommend a backpack as well. Now, if you're bringing your canine friend, like my Rumble, along with you. Don't forget to bring something to put their food or their water in. This is a collapsible bowl. I think I got this, this might have been PetSmart. I have a slightly bigger one that I got at Bass Pro Shop. And probably one of the most important items would have to be this. I do have a rain poncho, and I either bring my rain poncho or I have a Frog Togs rain jacket. Now, why this is important is if you run into a thunderstorm while you're out and you get wet, 50 degree, 55, and wet can lead to hypothermia. And this is why people expire when they get lost. It's not from lack of food. It's not usually lack of water. People get excessively cold. Water conducts heat away from the body, and you can't think clearly when your body temperature drops too low, and then you'll make some critical mistakes. Okay, so I think that about does it. Oh, one more thing. Download, if you're using an app to like Gaia or Onyx Backcountry, make sure you download the map of the local area so you can use it in airplane mode. Now, keep in mind that the 12-hour walk app is really designed for use in cities. It's not going to follow your curves on the trail. It goes straight as a crow flies. I think the 12-hour app only recorded, I don't know, 6.7, 6.9 miles, something like that. And I actually did 13 for the day. So, and you know, you've got a health app on your phone. And some of these later iPhones, I think it's like iPhone 11 and up, or well, at least certainly 14, have satellite GPS. So it will actually track you and track accurate mileage and accurate steps for you on trail, especially when you put it in airplane mode. One other thing you might want to consider, especially if you're going to be hiking somewhere where you do not have cell phone access, and this is an emergency beacon. This is a Garmin InReach Mini, and I can send and receive text messages from family and friends who have this app, and it has an SOS beacon. If you would become lost and you can't find your way, it's dark and you're, you know, getting excessively cold because you haven't brought enough clothing, or it's raining or snowing anyway, or maybe you've fallen and broken an ankle or something. Anyway, this is a life-saving device, and whether a team has to come in and carry you out on a leader or they helicopter airlift you out, help would be available to you, and it could possibly save your life. So consider those things, especially if you're going to be hiking in remote areas that do not have cell reception. But think about and scout out the trail, at least part of it, before doing your 12-hour walk, because 12 hours is a long way. It's a long time. Anyway, I wish you the best success. You know, rest as often as you need to, but, you know, just stick with it. Stick out the 12 hours. I was just about ready to call it quits 9 hours in because we were melting. It was, 90 to 94 degrees, somewhere in there. And, you know, we were tired and hot, and my dog and I don't like it over 85. Anyway, so what we did was we went and got wet in the lake, and then we walked along the beach, and I had my shoes off and was walking in the sand on the shore, and it was really relaxing, and we were able to keep going. So I just want to encourage you, even when you think you can't go anymore, Just stick with it. You can do it. And I hope you will succeed in reaching your Mount Everest.